Alright guys, I'm going to take a couple of videos here to describe metabolism in a little bit more detail, a topic that we've brushed up against a few times already, and it will certainly continue. But metabolism, what is it? It's your body's basal metabolic rate, just in your normal daily activities, mostly considering that we stay at rest. We're obviously sleeping 6 to 8 hours a day, sitting around a lot, and then our normal daily activity, walking, moving around, that's your basal metabolic rate. And the best studies confirm, and even metabolic cart testing, I've seen in-body scans, hydrostatic weighing, a lot of those methods do include some algorithmic information, and so it's not always 100% accurate, but you can test this even yourself just by doing what we're doing, which is tracking your macronutrients. The average adult male's basal metabolic rate is around 1,650 calories, and the average female is around 1,350 calories. And you're going to read a lot of pop culture stuff out there that says, no, you need to eat as much as you can, and we're going to talk about that later when we get into a discussion on metabolic adaptation, metabolic suppression, and all that good stuff. But consider this. For me, let's say I represent the average. Maybe my age is right in the middle, my body frame is right in the middle. Let's just say I'm the average Joe, pun intended. And I'm just going to try and calculate my metabolic rate. So here's what's interesting. I am tracking my food right now, and I know that if I consume around 2,200 calories a day, I maintain my weight. I'm not losing. I need to get under 2,000 calories to lose very, very slowly. And I know from my past dieting, if I get around 1,800 or so, then I can start losing a pound or more a week, and it's much, much easier. So right now, my metabolic rate is around 2,200. Well, the basal part of that, if you consider me average, as I intended for this illustration, then that's 1,650. Well, I also do about a 15 to 20 minute pretty intense cardio every morning, so there's a couple hundred calories. Then in the afternoon, I do another really intense cardio plus my weight training. That's a minimum of about 400 or so calories. So let's see, 1,650 on average, 200, another 400 to 600. Let's see, that gets me right up to about exactly what I said I need in order to maintain. So if I just plot this on paper over time, I'm tracking my macronutrients, I'm tracking my weight, you will see how easy it is. Just like calculating how many miles per gallon your vehicle gets, you can know exactly what your body can accomplish in terms of metabolism. And the basal part of that is very genetic. So unfortunately, you might be on the very low end or you might be on the high end, but we can't compare ourselves just to each other and say, here's where I should be, because that's a continuum. From 0 to 100, you may not know where you are on that scale, but hopefully you will very quickly by your long-term tracking. But I'm going to talk a little bit in the next video on how to make some adjustments, how to maximize that. But first you have to understand that that is completely genetic, just like your height, eye color, and all that. So we'll talk about it a little bit more on the next video.